What's good, fellas? Of course, this is NAKADA, the author of Heart on Break. I wanted to remind some of y'all to stop, really, just stop shopping from clearance when you're shopping for women. As a matter of fact, if you read my book, you know that I don't even recommend shopping for women at all. I recommend that you do you work hard and diligently on you, on your purpose and the things that you're supposed to do, and you'll attract a woman who is equivalent to you or wants to be with you just because of who you are. However, sometimes we find ourselves in like a situation where you meet somebody, she's very attractive, or she's not that attractive. However, she's offering something to you that maybe you need in the moment. That's clearance. That's clearance. It's cheap, it's readily available, and you feel as if you better snatch it before someone else does. Those kind of relationships end up being the worst. And anyone who's been through these kind of situations know what I'm talking about. If you ever got caught up on somebody who you intended to just be a one-night stand or a quote-unquote cut buddy, a friend with benefits, an ex, your child's mother, that's shopping in the clearance section. It really is, because you're going back to a section that you know the things there are not very valuable to anyone else. It's only valued at the lower cost. If you shop there consistently for women in relationships, then the relationship is going to be commensurate with the amount that you paid for it, where you found her at. And so it says something about you if you're shopping in the clearance section as well. And the thing about it is, I'm not dissing anyone, because I understand that many of us were taught to shop in the clearance section when it comes to women, simply because it'll be easier to score. And you know, in this culture, we were taught that the sooner you score, the more experience you get, and the more experience you have, then maybe one day you'll be, you know, pretty experienced, pretty good for the person who you're supposed to be with, or whatever the case is. That's BS, of course, but it's something that we bought in, and it's something that's very much a part of the culture. So, you know, in my book I talk about this, and in my upcoming book I talk about it, upcoming courses I talk about it as well too, how strategic you must be in selecting who you would like to be with. And of course, like I said, the first step would be doing you, and doing you so good that it attracts someone. And of course, when it does attract someone or a few people, you must take your time to qualify and eliminate her. Don't be the guy always shopping in the clearance section for easy women, for easy targets, for somebody who's gonna put out just because your self-confidence is low or what have you. It always says something about you when you're shopping in the clearance. And no matter how you look at it, it's always going to be low value. So you got to be careful. You got to be selective. You got to know your worth. You know, you don't go shopping for a Rolex at Ross or Marshalls or TJ Maxx. That's not where you find a Rolex at. You might find you a cheap Guess watch. And if you like Guess, then maybe it's not so bad. But you're not going to find a Rolex. Stop looking for Rolexes in the wrong places. Peace. This is NAKADA.